Hello everyone and welcome to another reading of Echo Reads. Now today we are still doing r/AmITheAsshole. And let's start off with the first story. And that would be, am I the a-hole for permanently banning my husband's friend from our house? Well, out of context that would be weird, but let's get started with the story. We are moving to a new house and my husband's friend Sam offered to help with the move. Sam and another friend came over and at first everything was fine and I had gone to bed. But around 1 a.m. I got woken up by loud voices. I stayed in bed until 2 a.m. when I finally got up and asked them to keep it down. The guys apologized and were more quiet for a while until 4 a.m. when I heard my husband quite loudly repeating over and over that he had to go to bed because they were supposed to move the furniture the next day. I walked downstairs and asked my husband to just forget about what Sam was doing and come to bed anyway. Apparently Sam had been trying to keep him awake and was very drunk at the moment, and my husband is sometimes too polite and did not want to be rude by going to bed while his guest was still wanting to stay awake. Damn. That's all I can say, damn. My husband went to bed and after I asked him to, and I went back downstairs to try to find and hide any alcohol that was left so that Sam could not keep drinking. At this point, Sam started following me around, trying to drunkenly talk to me. I think he may have been wanting to apologize, but he's really a big guy, was very drunk, and I was very uncomfortable around him, so I tried to leave and go to bed. Sam wouldn't leave me alone, though, even if I told him repeatedly, leave me alone, get away from me, and don't touch me. He blocked my way to the bedroom and told me that he was not going to leave me alone. I managed to duck under one of his arms and get away from him, but he kept following me until he fell on the stairs and couldn't keep crawling after me. I stayed awake the rest of the night to make sure he didn't try to get to me again, and could hear him talking to his friend who had been trying to get him to leave me alone the rest of the night. The following morning, when my husband woke up, he wasn't aware of what had happened after he'd gone to sleep. Sam refused to help with the move because he was tired from staying up all night, and we ended up having to cancel the moving truck because there were not enough people able to carry furniture. OP is pregnant, and the friend who was driving the truck has a back injury. And there was too short notice to find anyone else. When Sam finally sobered up and was done sleeping, he apologized to me, but I'm just so creeped out and uncomfortable around him that I asked my husband to make him leave and he's not allowed in our house again. Am I overreacting and too harsh for banning him permanently? I don't think he meant any harm and he's promised never to drink in our house again, but I don't trust him to keep this promise because my one condition for him coming over this time was that he does not get drunk, and that's the first thing he did. Edit, this was the second time he had behaved in an inappropriate way towards me while drunk, and the second time he has been banned from our house due to his behavior. I wrote a comment with more details, and some seemed to think that last time was worse. But I was definitely more intimidated and upset by what happened this time. Alright, now I'm just going to try to find his... Alright. Yeah, so someone did say... There it is, right here. Oh, no, never mind, that's not it. Alright, never mind, we're not going to look for it. Anyway, the next story. Am I the a-hole for carrying my punishment? I have two nieces that live with me because their parents are freaking a-holes that rather spend their hours working and using me as a free babysitter. They refuse to pay me, but I'm okay with it because I love children and try to give me a practice for my children in future. Also, I love bonding and I have with them. When I agreed to babysit them, it was under the condition that they allow me to discipline children if necessary. By discipline, I don't mean physical punishment, just that it can be stuff like timeout or maybe losing internet privileges for a day. Anyway, earlier today, my elder niece, 12, spilled some Oreo drink all over my laptop. The thing is, I've told her multiple times never to bring food to a room where my laptop is at. I even added a yellow line on the floor wrote no food allowed at the whiteboard at the entrance of the room. I told them before if I caught them doing so, they will be grounded for a week because my laptop contains highly confidential and irreplaceable documents. I cared about my punishment, and yesterday my brother came to visit, not her father, and when he heard that I had grounded her, he got so mad and told me I should give her positive reinforcement instead of punishing. I told him to GTFO because as much as I love that, I believe children need a little discipline and learn what not to do. Well, I agree with Bearman Cartoons, who commented, NTA, tell your brother he is more welcome to babysit. And also, Sheol said he's also welcome for them to spill a drink on his laptop, too. Okay, now, for the last story... Okay, I'm gonna just say... NTA, man. NTA. Mainly because... they didn't follow the rules. And grounding for a week, that seems fine. Now then, our final story is, am I the a-hole for refusing to pay my sister's rent to my parents? I'm sorry? What? Refusing to pay my sister's rent. First of all, why in the hell would you pay your sister's rent? Oh god, I see what they mean. Alright. Hi all, posting on a throwaway because my sister is on Reddit. Who cares? Letter C. Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay my sister's rent, which my parents are charging her? This probably could do some context / backstory, so here we go. I, 19M, have a stepsister, 18F. For clarity, my bio parents got divorced when I was very young, so I never knew my real dad, and my stepsister is my stepdad's daughter from a previous marriage. I've never really faced ABU. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not finishing the word. So much, but I've always known my stepsister was the favorite with my parents. Just little things, like when I was young and had birthdays, she always had to have presents and a fair share of the attention, while the reverse was never the case on her birthday. When I was 14, I got a paper round to earn a bit of pocket money, when my parents forced me to give my sister half of that money. The same was true when I was 16 and got a Saturday job at Burger King, using my share of my pay from that I saved up, and bought myself a laptop to do schoolwork on. When my stepdad found out, he made me share that with the stepsister too. True to form, she's managed to delete all my schoolwork, including my A-level coursework. Holy hell. And then I confronted her about it, and she smashed the laptop on the floor. Oh god, that's not good at all. By this point, I had also turned 18, and my parents decided that since I was 18 and working, I needed to pay rent, which I did for about 6 months before I decided to move into a flat shared with some friends. Thank you for leaving that place. Dear God, she just sounds like hell. So partially because of the aforementioned laptop incident, I missed out on the grades I need to go to my chosen uni. So I'm having to resit a couple of subjects while working full time. That's okay, I can manage that. Now I'm out of the madhouse. But last weekend I got a phone call from Mom. She and stepdad have decided that since they started charging me rent when I turned 18, and stepsister has just turned 18, it's only fair that they charge her rent too. The kicker? Because she hasn't got a job and has never had a job and isn't even looking for one, they think it would be nice and brotherly for me to help her pay. An example, pay them rent on her behalf. I told them no, since I don't see why I should be responsible for yet more expenses on her behalf. Plus, I'm already paying my own rent, utilities, and council tax. I don't have a huge amount of spare money to afford that. Things didn't get nasty or heated on the phone at the time, but now I have uncles, aunts, cousins, grandparents, etc. blowing up my phone on my Facebook, calling me a horrible son and ungrateful for not stepping up to help out. Holy hell! That's just... Oh my... Whoa. That's, Yeah, your family's horrible. Dear God, OP. Like, if the roles were reversed, they wouldn't ask your sister for anything if the roles were reversed on that. Anyways, Creative B sums up my opinion. NTA, I don't understand their logic of you being responsible for her rent in your parents' house. Surely if she has no job, they should hold out charging her rent until she gets one. Parents charging their kids rent really gets to me, as it's likely they just wipe their hands at the age of 18. My mom threatened me with it once when I was at uni and paying rent and only home at the weekends. ends and I told her, okay, I won't come home as I'm already paying rent, and she never said it again. Mind you, it was me doing the bulk of the housework, so that's probably what swayed it. They're all a-holes except you, although I would sway to your mom is the biggest AH, as she should have had your back from the get-go, as you are her child. They'll wonder in the future what they've done wrong when you stop contacting them. Please stop contacting them, because dear God, the best thing you can do is live your best life and stop replying to them, mute or block them on your phone for as long as you need. If that's forever, so be it. Good luck and stay strong. They are the parents, not you. Good job. Good job, Creative B. That is a good comment. Because, like, yeah, you're not your sister's parent. Not even sister, stepsister. She ain't even biologically related to you. You're not a parent. You're not even her brother. And she's so entitled that she smashed your laptop in the past. Just for confronting her for deleting all your files. What I want you to do... there's one thing I think you should also do, in my opinion. Charge them for the computer that was smashed by her. No, not even charge them. Charge her. Because, hey, that was your property. Not hers, not theirs. Your property. And, yeah. That was a couple of good stories, I would say. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, whichever. And I think you all will enjoy the next gameplays. I'll just say it now. We're going to be doing some Call of Duty Ghosts because I haven't bought a new game, in all honesty. So, hey. Anyways, Call of Duty Ghosts starting, I would say maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sunday sounds good, actually. Anyways, I will see you all later. And have a wonderful, wonderful day.